Yeah. So should we pretend like we like we didn't just do a video for the Springboks? Or like, oh, hi, let's see
This is a completely new video. You've gone home and come back. So before the game, Australia game, Wallabies, New Zealand. There's a lot of talk about Eddie Jones again. Eh?
Yeah, Eddie Jones was very vocal about how if when the Wallabies beat them, that like the Prime Minister is going to go cold, and he's and the whole New Zealand economy is going to tank.
And Foster was like I'm not even going to give him the time of day.
I'm here to talk about rugby.
Yes. Yeah. You should maybe start shutting up.
Just
just
talking
being
rugby.
Quiet.
Yeah. But like I was thinking about this game, and I was thinking about last year's the whole Rhino game where where the penalty, where he gave a penalty.
He gave a scrum for time wasting. Yeah.
And I was thinking, like, they were so close to beating New Zealand. Yeah. And then they fired Dave Rennie, and now we're here, and it's like they were never going to beat New Zealand. Yeah. They're so far off it.
Yeah, and the fly-off who played in that game, who's the guy again? No, I've forgotten his name.
It's
the Waratah dude.
Yes, who came off the bench against us.
Yes, I mean, where's he?
Yeah.
Now, this Carter Gordon is supposed to be the new thing, and I'm sure he's a talented guy.
Oh, sorry, I thought you were talking about Gordon.
Last year.
Oh, last year's fly-off.
Yes, the kick that he didn't.
Yeah, that's
time wasting. Now we know the guy.
I know the guy.
Yeah.
I think about his name just now.
He's not even in the mix.
Yeah. Maybe they're too pissed off with him.
Yeah, Dave Rennie. I thought.
How have we forgotten his name? Bernard Foley. No.
Oh yes.
Is that his name?
That's his name. Bernard Foley.
Okay.
Yeah. Now where's he in the world now at the moment?
Because
he played in a game that they nearly beat the All Blacks. Surely then, a year ago, he was good enough, and now he's nowhere near the squad.
Yeah, it's just they were good enough to beat the All Blacks, they beat the Springboks once, and they lost narrowly to the two best teams in the world, Ireland and France.
Yeah. Why fire Dave Rennie?
Why did they fire Dave Rennie?
Much worse off now.
What if last year was their weak year?
Yeah.
And this was going to be their year?
Yeah. Look, the game was the first half. I said I was at a braai, and I said they're going to manage to hold out for a certain amount of time, 50 minutes or whatever, and then the dam wall's going to break, and then the All Blacks are just going to completely run over them. And it looked good. The first half looked good.
Their try was pretty well worked.
Yes,
I thought they came back like immediately after the All Blacks scored that try.
Yeah.
But something about the All Blacks. That I noticed, because they also did it against us. They explode with they scored two quick tries.
Yeah. It's infuriating.
They did it to us as well.
Yeah.
So maybe if you can hold out against that fury somehow, then maybe you can beat them. Maybe in a World Cup.
We have to say that at the moment they look very, very dangerous.
They look very, very tight.
Yes. Yeah. No, the thing, everything's clicking for them.
Yeah. But Moanga is so good. That guy is such a good fly-off. Yeah. Oh my goodness, he's fast. He kicks everything over. Okay, he missed one kick. I wish he had done that against us.
Yes.
He's very handy.
But the intensity, the speed of play, the skill set of the players, interplay between forwards and backs, finishing, everything. It's just everything's working. The game plan, the kicking game, contesting kicks in the air, getting the ball back, gathering their own kickoffs, everything's working.
Yeah, and their forwards for me are really
Frizzell is looking
like
good.
The old All Blacks. You know?
Yeah.
You know, like where they say the name the All Blacks came from when they called them All Blacks.
Yeah.
Someone someone thought they were saying All Blacks, but they were trying to say that it's like the forwards
are All Backs
are playing like they're All Backs. That's how they play. They have so much skill, but they also have that physicality.
Nick Mallet once said, I think I've probably brought it up before, but they can play, because they're so skillful, they can play at 80% intensity and beat anyone in the world. For the Springboks to beat the All Blacks, we have to be at 110% intensity. Everything has to be...
For the entire game.
For the entire game. The build-up has to be perfect. No one can get injured in the first 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Like Jesse Creel, Ellis Park last year. Nothing like that can happen.
One person who can get injured is Faf de Klerk in the first 5 minutes. And then we actually win the game.
Yeah, probably. Just the second half, they just
blew them away.
Yeah. And they have to... I think Australia had to expend so much energy to keep themselves in the game that they just couldn't hold on anymore.
What I wanted to say about the All Blacks in the first half is how the short side is where you, like obviously you have less players in your backline. Okay, right.
Yeah.
So it was amazing how easily they create an overlap on the short side.
Yes.
Did you see they at one stage the building up to that second try of theirs?
Yeah.
Like 3 or 4 phases in a row.
Yeah.
Just suddenly it's like, oh, we've got an overlap here.
Yeah.
They just create. I don't know what they're doing. If they're running someone from the other side or how they do it.
I wonder if they're like looking at the Irish game a little bit and thinking that maybe we should move our game closer to what is happening in Europe, and they've changed the plan. They've tweaked the plan a little bit, and it kind of looks a little bit similar. That's more like a Squidge thing to do, probably. Not to mention another channel, but you'll probably analyse the whole thing about their game plan and stuff. We're more like fan talk, but it looks
proper.
good.
Geordie Barrett looks proper at centre. I was like, no, the All Blacks are doing that thing again, where they just move people around.
Yeah.
It's working.
Just to talk about our preparation again, Springbok preparation, compared to them, they picked pretty much the same team against for the entire rugby championship.
Yeah.
The first game was Damien McKenzie was in, and then for 2 games in a row. And I thought that we would do that, just to build a little bit of continuity, just pick more or less the same team twice in a row.
But I think Moanga had a niggle. That's why I didn't go to Argentina.
The first game.
I think so.
Yeah, because, I mean, guys that people were critical about or worrying about, like Frizzell, is like a standout player.
He had a good game, but he was a little bit quieter than against us.
Yeah.
But what I wanted to say as well about the Aussies is it's like they're unfit.
Yeah.
Did you see there towards the like the middle, like the 60th minute?
Yeah.
They looked like
all that tackling, feet. So much tackling makes you tired. But they need to be. They just don't. There's like nowhere on the field where you can really say, except for the heart that they showed for the first half.
And they've got players that are, like, I hate to say that I like Australian players, but some of them I actually like.
Yes.
Like I like their 8th man.
Yes.
Valentini.
Yeah.
And I like Karevi.
Yeah.
And I like
Carter Gordon's hair.
Croy Betty, and Carter Gordon's hair is my favourite.
Yes.
I actually want to grow my hair like
blonde locks.
Yeah.
With a huge mullet.
So, like, those guys are so hard.
You
know? They must just find more of that mold.
Yes.
You know?
It's like we've been in that thing where you're like just like constantly in a rebuilding phase.
Yeah.
Australia's been. It's like West Indies cricket almost.
Yeah, they've
like
been
a 20-year rebuilding
2005.
phase.
I remember that's when it started. When they lost like Gregan and
all those like Mortlock and everyone.
I remember that Tri-Nations.
Yeah.
When suddenly it was like they're just the laughing stock.
Since then they've been in a rebuilding phase. Yeah.
But I mean, they made a World Cup final in the meantime, but I don't see that happening now. It was a mistake to drop Dave Rennie.
I think so too.
But I would still not completely write them off. They're probably gonna make a semi.
Yes, probably. If they have he must also now find the squad and stick to that squad or the starting 23, and I think that's what everyone needs to do is just find that continuity. Just pick the same guys for a few games in a row and just give them the nod and tell them you're the guy. Yeah. Carter Gordon, you're the guy.
Yeah,
you go and do your thing.
Do you think France is watching this and thinking, this is a problem for their pool?
For All Blacks, yes.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, France looking at the All Blacks smashing.
They should.
Yeah.
They should definitely. I mean, I think if France were to play the All Blacks now, the way they're playing now, maybe not in France, but on neutral ground, I would go All Blacks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
France had a great season despite losing to, as in last season.
Yeah.
Despite losing to Ireland.
Yeah.
Who is like was the number 1. So.
Yeah. Yes, it's going to be such an open World Cup.
Yeah, and we're going to see. I mean, I think people say, you mustn't read too much into friendlies, but I think because we have so little time now to prepare and to get some continuity, we're going to have to read into how our team goes in this build-up now.
Yes.
Argentina, we're playing Wales, we're playing the All Blacks.
Yeah.
Now in August.
Yes. Yeah. That's going to be big. All Blacks. It's going to be
Twickenham.
A big confidence game for whoever wins that game.
Yeah.
but the All Blacks look dangerous.
Yeah.
Yeah, this chat was about the All Blacks in
yeah,
Australia.
sorry.
In case you're wondering.
Cheers.
Cheers.